Well, the whole tips thing, the no tax on tips, is backfiring. And if you go back far enough in my videos, I remember the first time that the president, and this has nothing to do with politics, that as far as I'm concerned, we have a one-party system. I don't give a crap about either party. I care about the country and myself and my future and my family's future. And I share the truth here. I share the truth as I know it and as I believe it to be true. That's all I know. So, by the way, thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching the videos. Please like, subscribe, share the video. And if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment down below. But anyway, let's get into it. The whole tips thing, tax on tips, I knew this was going to backfire. I said it from day one. The first day he announced that he was going to do this, I said, this is not going to happen. I've been in the restaurant business all my life. And I believe me, I'm on the full service side of it. So the staff that I am surrounded by are dependent on those tips. And people close to me were very excited when he announced this, that there was going to be no tax on tips. And everybody's like, oh, it's going to be great. And it's going to be, so cool. And people will really appreciate that. And I'm like, look, I said, this could really, really backfire. Be very, very careful with this. And look, it's just pure psychology. People are struggling right now, and they're about to struggle a lot more. If you notice in the jobs report today, it was a complete disaster, absolute disaster. And on top of that, they got the numbers wrong a month ago, so they revised them down. Tourism is way down this year, way down. We're in a coastal town dependent on tourism. Everybody's telling me, oh no, it's great. No, it's not, it's down. I look at the numbers, I delve deep into the numbers. The numbers are down. Tipflation is a real thing. People are tired of everybody asking for a tip. I mean, if you're in traffic and you let some guy go or some guy lets you go, they almost want a tip. Like it's to the point of being absolutely ridiculous. And I knew this was going to happen. It used to be that the only people that got tipped were, like full service, people who actually did something for you. Should you get tipped for handing somebody a cup of coffee? No, I don't think you should. I'm sorry. But that's just me. But this is starting to backfire. Tourism is down. People are not spending as much. And I'm going to tell you something right now. When somebody is struggling, they are very aware of what's going on around them. They're very aware of the people around them and the situations that they are in. They're angry at people from other countries who have jobs. They're angry at people who make more money than them. They're angry at people who have union jobs. They're angry at people who have, different careers or different whatevers. Men are angry at women. Women are angry at men. Everybody wants equality. And I'm telling you right now, when those people, all of them, are in your restaurant at night, and first of all, the price of the food is ridiculous because it has to be. It's not like the restaurants are making a big giant profit, or the servers, because of the high prices of food. No, everybody's just trying to pay their bills, including the landlord and including the tenant who rents the space. So it all falls downhill. But when people are sitting at the table, they're already struggling. They're getting ready to pay their check. And you know what? They don't want to give somebody money who is not paying taxes. So I'm sorry, but if you're in the service industry right now, you're in the category of you're the jerk that doesn't pay taxes. Why in God's name should I give you money? I'm telling you this is happening. I knew this was going to happen. And by the way, I don't have any solutions here, but I'm telling you right now, the restaurant industry is going to get crushed because of this. All you have to do is look around you. Look at the big players in the space. The biggest companies in the restaurant industry right now are not opening full service restaurants. They're doing two things. They're opening quick serve, which is order at the counter, take your food, go sit down and eat it, or walk out the door. Or they are automating, and they're automating at levels we've never seen in history. So nobody in their right mind is looking to go into full service. Now, the restaurant industry is very fine on the really, really high end because it's like everything else. Home prices, expensive cars, none of that stuff affects people at the top. They'll still tip you the 20% or whatever it is. They don't care. They have the money. But sadly, those people are a very small minority who have enormous amounts of money. And there is no middle class anymore, as you well know. You are either top or bottom. So I'm telling you right now, I knew this tips thing was going to backfire. And listen, tell me where I'm wrong and leave a comment down below. Tell me where I'm wrong on this. Tell me how to fix it. Tell me what we should do in the industry to make your experience a little better and to maybe save you some more money. But we have tried everything. We've tried everything. As you know, I make a lot of videos about Tesla here. You know that, and this is all about tips, by the way. So pay attention to this. This is very important. When Tesla launched the robotaxi service in Austin, some of the first people that rode in those, there was a thing that popped up on the screen and it said, "Would you like to leave a tip?" Now there's no driver, right? You following me? There's no driver. And then this thing flashed up on the screen and it said, "Just kidding," and a big crazy laughing face. So Tesla have now ramped up robotaxi. They have now launched it in the Bay Area in San Francisco. And what they're telling me is a huge area. And they're already 20%. Get your head around this for a second. There is no driver. There's a safety driver, right? But he's not getting paid. He's not getting tipped. The company are paying him. The rides are already 20% less than Uber, Lyft, or Waymo. And on top of that, you are not required to leave a tip. So I'm going to tell you something right now. This whole no tax on tips is really, really bad for some of the hardest working people I know. I've been in this business all my life, and really, really, really hardworking people are getting crushed. You know, Uber drivers are complaining. You know, DoorDash people are complaining. I have a friend who delivers for Walmart. They're not getting any tip. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, bad idea, Mr. Trump. Real bad idea. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.